Hey guys, it's Tiffany Tension here. I'm going to be talking about an important subject that's came up recently in the past few days. We're talking about Felix, also known as Pewdiepie, but he is still a person, so I'm going to call him Felix. Felix, as you all know, has a really big following on YouTube. He has about 53 million subs or some crazy number like that. Well, recently, he was attacked. He was attacked by a media, common media also that posts news and whatnot, called Wall Street Journal, and it's not looking good. They are targeting him, saying that he is anti-Jew and he supports Nazism, and he's basically just a racist. None of these facts are true. They did what any news people do, and they took something, changed it up to their liking so they can get clickbait, so they can get more followings and become popular. What's really happening under all this is media is getting afraid of us. They're getting afraid of us YouTubers because we're not censored. We can say whatever we want and nobody has a leash on us. We can talk about whatever we want. And basically, they don't like that because we're allowed to say the truth. We're allowed to speak the truth, and we're allowed to tell you guys the truth as followers. And we do not lie or use things to get subs. And no, I am not using this whole Felix thing or whole PewDiePie thing. I don't think it's gonna get me more subs. In fact, I don't think it's gonna get me any subs. But I do strongly disagree what is happening to him because he uses this YouTube site to pay his bills, to do anything that a normal person would need a job to do. This is his job. He's paid for doing content for his followers and subscribers. Basically, Street Journal does not like that he has more say-so than they do. Street Journal does not like that YouTube is becoming a bigger site and is becoming more popular than TV and other things like TV, newspaper, and stuff like that, because then they're gonna go down the drain. They're afraid of us. As a lot of YouTube has said here before, and I'm not trying to quote them or take any of their information and whatnot, they're afraid of us. They're afraid that we are allowed to say what we want, and we're allowed to tell you guys the truth and still get some information back. And how that is affecting Felix is they took some things. They're targeting Felix because he is the biggest YouTuber, the most successful YouTuber on YouTube, and they decided to target him because of that and how uncensored he is. They found him the easiest target. Mostly because he doesn't give a shit about what he posts. He cares more about content and the fact he's being truthful about it. No, he is not Nazi or anything like that. He's a comedian. He jokes about things, he makes it funny and makes it more entertaining for us younger generations to learn from. He makes Hitler look like a joke, and he supports Jews. He actually supports them. He said it multiple times before. Don't take him seriously. Don't take his jokes seriously. He wants people to understand, and I quote again, that he is just a comedian. He makes mistakes. He is also a person. He's a person like you and me. Yes, he has a bajillion followers, and yes, he is more popular than the rest of us. But he's still a person, and he still needs to make his way. He still needs to pay his bills. He still needs to do things by himself. He started from nothing, and he got this far. So why take it away from him because, oh, he's getting too big? He lost his, from what I've heard, he lost his, YouTube cut ties with him, and Disney cut ties with him. So, he can't post or continue his little show he had, and he cannot continue a lot of those things because of this whole situation that one media site decided to make a video, an article about him saying Felix or PewDiePie is a Nazi. And the funny thing is, he's been getting backlash for like ever now because he's the most popular YouTuber, and like I said, like I think 6 times already, he becomes an easy target because media and TV and everything else doesn't like YouTube. We are a threat. Because media and TV and everything else doesn't like YouTube. We are a threat.
Because of visions of me
I'm gonna post some information
left its seeds while I was sleeping,
because I think that I should show you guys the content that they took wrong, such as he did this when he was pointing. Like, really, guys, come on. Pointing. Like, I understand if he did that. That's obviously a something. Not just... Because guess what, guys? He's not a racist. He doesn't pretend to be racist. And he doesn't want to be racist. And he's not putting things into his things so people don't think he's not racist, but really is racist. Anyways, there's a few videos they took from his channel, and that swirled it around and made it something it's not. Like, how do you even, come on guys, really? You're gonna ruin somebody else's career so you guys can get a little bit more clicks and a little bit more money? Really? That's ridiculous. That is absolutely disrespectful, ridiculous, far-fetched, because you know, since he has so many followers and so many supporters, they're gonna come back and bite you in the ass. I mean, come on now. You're losing subscribers, you're losing people because you decided to make a small little lie, or not a small little lie, a lie to get more subscribers. Now look at it. You've blown up, you've made it blown up. And guess what? People aren't happy. Want to know why people aren't happy? It's because you're messing with the media that people actually enjoy. People like YouTube. People enjoy YouTube. People make jobs off of YouTube. People get paid off of YouTube. People get their bills paid off of YouTube. The list goes on. And it's ridiculous that you're targeting YouTube for one small little reason that we're the new generation or blah 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 whatever. But in the end of the day, there's still going to be people that watch the news. There's going to be people that still watch TV. I still watch TV. I love Cartoon Network. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so for real, this is what it comes down to, guys. We have to stick by us, and we have to work together as a community and get this resolved. Because how Felix is being treated right now isn't fair. He is not any of those things. He is a very great man from what I've known and from what I've seen. I mean, half the money most of the money he makes off of YouTube, he puts into lesser known charities. I mean, does that sound like a racist to you? And as the lesser known charities is like, I support the KKK, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. I mean, come on now. I'm pretty sure he's openly told people what his charity is and what kind of charities he supports. He's not a man that's trying to create bad. He's a man that's trying to make people laugh in this dark times of the other news. The news that makes people sick to their stomach. The news that makes people cry. We're here to make people enjoy themselves and laugh, and we make fun of the current news because we think it's just ridiculous how they don't put any good news out there. So we're trying to make that news, feed it through us in our terms, and make it a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more relaxed. And that's all he's doing. He's taking historical events, making fun of it, so it's becoming still known, and not dying off, so people still know about it, and the newer generation know about it, and it doesn't die, and we still know about those reasons. And that's why it's just kind of ridiculous how we're sitting here. I'm sitting here right now, talking to you guys, making this video, because of some Wall Street Journal is like, well, he's racist, he's Nazi, he hates the Jews. How close-minded you have to be to think that? I mean, Jesus, that's like, oh wait, I know who. J.K. Rowling herself called him a fascist without even knowing what's happening. They have a lot of things in common, and it's kind of ridiculous how she's deciding to attack a YouTuber when, okay, fun facts, ready? Okay, PewDiePie, he was self-made and self-grown. J.K. Rowling, she made the biggest series of books and movies, and I think in pretty much history. Like, she gets billions of dollars off this franchise. Self-made, wrote her own books. I mean, shouldn't they be working together? And shouldn't she, like, I don't know. I just find it kind of ridiculous how even like these people, celebrities and whatnot, are sitting here like, yeah, PewDiePie is a racist, or PewDiePie doesn't like Jews, or he's Nazi and whatnot, when they don't even know him. They probably don't even watch his videos. They probably don't even know what kind of guy he really is. They probably never even talked to him in person. They probably don't know his real personality. I mean, at the end of the day, PewDiePie just doesn't give a fuck. And that's just how it's gonna be. And if Wall Street Journal doesn't realize that, that's their fault. That's not our fault. That's not his fault. That he shouldn't be targeted for any of this because one little media was like, well, I'm gonna make lies. YouTube shouldn't have cut him off because, I mean, Jesus, he's like the most revenue they get on YouTube. He's the biggest YouTuber. And the fact they just cut him off without even like looking into it or anything like that, just, I don't even know. I mean, I can kind of understand why Disney cut him off. I mean, it's still horrible, it's still wrong because of just this situation, but I mean, in the end of the day, that's his job. That's his job, and everything you're taking away from him because for your selfish need. And you know what? It's gonna bite you in the butt, and it's gonna get you back. It's probably gonna be 20 times worse. And that's all I'm gonna have to say for it. PewDiePie is not a criminal. PewDiePie is not hatred. He doesn't mean any harm. And he doesn't mean any kind of disrespect towards anybody. He's just making comedy. Okay? And he's still a person, and we should respect him, not hate him. We should spread more love, and we should give back to what people are doing, and we should support the people that are in need. We shouldn't be taking them down. We right now are in some critical situations, and there should be less hate and more working together. Anyway, cutting this video is getting too long. Bye guys, good luck, and spread this around. Let's save PewDiePie.